I still remember the day Sarah got the call. Her phone buzzed, delivering the news she'd been chasing for years. A promotion, a dream job in another city, one that promised recognition, prestige, and a hefty salary. Her eyes lit up, a smile spreading across her face that I hadn't seen in years. I should have been happy for her. I should have celebrated. But that night, instead of raising a toast to her success, she said something I wasn't ready for. "I think we need a break," she said, almost casually, as if she were remarking on the weather. "I need to focus on me, on my career." I blinked, trying to process. "Now, after all these years?" "Yes," she said, her eyes shining with excitement. Or was it relief? "I can't be held back. I need to start this chapter alone." My stomach sank. 15 years together. A marriage I thought was built on mutual respect, love, and partnership. And suddenly it was gone. She didn't say it with anger or malice. She spoke with certainty, the kind that leaves no room for negotiation. The next months blurred. Lawyers, moving boxes, 4 smiles for the sake of our children. I wanted to scream, to plead, to understand how she could throw it all away for a promotion. But I knew better than to hope she'd stay once her mind was made up. 2 years passed. I buried myself in work, rebuilding a life from the ashes she left behind. Nights were long and quiet. Sometimes, when the house was empty, I allowed myself a glance at old photos, vacations, birthdays, silly snapshots of us laughing at nothing. They felt like relics from a life that never truly existed. Then karma walked in like a storm I didn't see coming. I first heard through a mutual friend, hesitant, unsure how much to reveal. "Sarah, it's bad," they said carefully. "She got fired. Mishandled a critical project. Management isn't happy. Legal issues, too. Things are messy." I froze. The apartment seemed to tilt around me. The hum of the refrigerator filled my ears. My first instinct was disbelief. After all the chaos she'd caused, was this some cosmic retribution? I didn't rush to gloat. I didn't feel triumph exactly. What I felt was sharper, quiet, twisted satisfaction. 2 years ago, she chose ambition over family. Now, the consequences she ignored were landing squarely on her. Emails from former colleagues confirmed the rumors. Projects delayed, deadlines missed, contracts compromised. Her carefully built reputation was crumbling. I read each message with a strange mixture of horror and validation. I remembered the way she smiled when she left, so certain nothing could touch her. Then came the phone call. Her voice trembled. "Please, can we talk? I didn't expect this. I need help, Mark. I don't know what to do." I stayed silent, letting the anger that had lain dormant rise like a tide. "You wanted freedom," I said finally, voice sharp as glass. "You wanted to chase your dreams without consequence. This is a life you chose." Tears choked her words. "I know I made mistakes. I never thought it would come to this. Can't you just help me?" I wanted to hang up, to walk away from the voice that once felt like home. But I stayed quiet, letting her grasp the weight of what she'd lost. "Do you know what it feels like?" I said, low and steady. "To watch someone you trusted destroy everything for a dream that didn't include you? You walked away from a marriage, from children who depended on you, from years of love you swore would last, all for a promotion." Her sobs came muffled, hollow, wrenching. "I hope you learn from this," I continued. "I hope you understand that success without integrity, without loyalty, without respect for those who love you, is empty. And now you face the consequences alone." She begged, tried to justify her ambition, but I heard nothing. The Sarah who had promised forever was gone, replaced by someone blinded by status and desire. After the call, I sat in silence. 2 years ago, I mourned a marriage. Today, I watched the universe correct itself in quiet, merciless ways. Not vengeance, not mine at least, but karma, impartial and inevitable. Somewhere deep inside, I felt a measure of closure. Not joy, not satisfaction, but peace. I had survived betrayal, heartbreak, and the life I thought I knew. I had rebuilt, healed, and found strength in the wake of her choices. The city outside my window hummed with life, oblivious to the storm that had passed through my heart. And I realized sometimes people get exactly what they deserve. Not because of malice, not because of luck, but because the selfish, reckless choices they refuse to acknowledge eventually catch up with them. I poured a glass of water and thought of the future. A future unburdened by lies, free from betrayal. Sarah's story would unfold as it must. But mine was mine to reclaim.